One more time, love, for the old times. One more dance now, before we part. Though we must say goodbye, tomorrow we'll cry. But for now, here we are. One more touch, love, for the old times. One more glance now from eyes divine. Though we must say goodbye, and tomorrow I'll cry, but tonight it's one more time. One more touch, love, for the old times. One more glance now from eyes divine. Though we must say goodbye, and tomorrow I'll cry, but tonight it's one more time.
Okay, we've got the microphone back on, so yeah, and we're back into Blade Runner. Now that my week of exile, technically exile. No, after my week's gone, I basically went up to Dundee on the Friday and came back on the Monday, and then Tuesday was meant to go out and I just couldn't get my head into it, so I decided to stay off, and I ended up doing some of the game programming that I was looking at. You'll also recognise that I'm back up here now, which is what I've been wanting for a while, because I think it gives better visual. Just obviously you're going to see this here, but whatever. I did actually get that fixed. So basically I bought another one of the same type with the pulley out thing, and it's got a ball that sits in the kind of like thing like that, and you can actually pull the ball out and change it. So that's what I've done, and it's working fine now. So cross fingers that the clamp doesn't do what the other one did and kind of fall off. and it should be fine for a while. Maybe I should buy a few more of those just to make sure that it's still, I've got backups, but I'll probably do that at the end of the month. Anyway, it's time to get back to a bit of Blade Runner. Okay. So if you remember last time, we had to restart this because I'd messed up somewhere. Now apparently you can progress with the game if you didn't get the security camera stuff. What was I gonna say? But apparently there's a different route, or it's a bit harder to do. So I'm glad I kind of restarted it. Let's have a look what we've got. You're not sitting on my keyboard, are you, Cat? Hang on a minute. Cat is just about here. You might be able to see her ears. She's doing a wonderful job of being in the way. Hopefully this is loud enough. Right, so let's look at what clues we've got. We don't have anything new.
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts with a knife, like the perp was really pissed off at something.
I think I need to upload stuff.
Uploading personal clue database.
I think I got soft
Downloading
locked.
mainframe clue database.
But according to some of the instructions,
Clue database transfer complete.
Apparently you can get around it, but I didn't want to go into it because I've not played this in a while. I kind of vaguely remember some of the clues and I kind of want to rediscover it all again. So I don't really want to have to go back in and go back through and look through a walkthrough to find out what I could have done. Well, I'll do that later, I think, and see what the other way of doing it was. Right, I think we haven't been to... because let's redo this again. We haven't been to the White Dragon Noodle Bar. I'll do the shooting range again at the end of the this episode, I think.
Ruth.
Real sushi was a luxury reserved only for the elite, since most sea life had become radioactive after the Third Terran War. The rest of us had to eat new sushi, soya mixed with off-world lichen.
McCoy, LPD. I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Sorry, my man. I just don't got the time.
You're a pretty smart-looking cat. Want to make some money?
Pay me large, you got my rapt attention.
Depends on how much the information's worth.
Unfortunately, my man, I got a bug.
Got to mix more out back.
Dynamite dining, old man. Catch you later.
Beautiful night, isn't it?
When business thriving, night always beautiful.
This from your place, isn't it?
Could be. Chopstick come from Yoshi's restaurant supply.
I'm glad we chose the do our own clues option because it gives me a bit more option to do things with.
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zuben? Just month. Superior chef makes all kinds of new sushi.
What's real fresh tonight?
Special shipment of Toro just arrived. I fix you right up. No one else. Clean as a whistle.
You're Prince, Howie. See you later, Howie.
Right, so now we can talk to the other guy.
Howie says you're a master chef.
You not come back here. Air bad.
This'll only take a minute.
So we can give him the Voigtkampf test, which we didn't have the option for last time because it was automatic. So let's ask about Lucy.
I'm looking for a girl about 14 years old with pink hair. You seen her?
I don't know her.
There's a test I'd like you to take. It won't take too long.
Test? What kind of test?
Kind of a personality test. Totally routine.
Routine? Ah.
See if we can... Oh, maybe not. Now he's run off. So we've now got to grab him. As you can see, the gun's already out. Hopefully I won't die in this segment. In fact, let me just save. There we go. I don't think he's gonna do anything. No, okay.
A big guy run past here?
Hey, maybe spare some chinion? Thanks. The big man, he kinda limping. That away.
Found some clues.
Nothing even remotely interesting, but hell, if I was going to root through trash, my expectations weren't too high.
Okay. I don't see anything. You guys are gonna need to increase the lighting of this. So it's a little dark. There we go.
Yuck. Totally uninteresting. Totally uninteresting. Locked.
Hmm. Not there's any way to retire in. It's locked. This is another way in that I've not noticed.
Locked.
Yeah.
Totally uninteresting.
That's it. Unless I get ganked on the way back. We do have the we do have the license plate.
See you later, Howie.
Might have to come back for him, I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the police department. I'm going to have a look at the evidence, and then we're going to send it to the lab. I'm hoping everything's loud enough as well.
Laboratory.
But we talk to him.
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zubin? Just month. Superior chef makes all kinds of new sushi.
It's the license plate. Not going to be able to look at it anyway, I don't think. I'll have to take it to the lab.
Anything else?
Zip, man. Try me later.
Okay. Might have to put it into the computer system.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
We don't have anything new. That's weird. Oh, wait a minute.
Scanning video disk. 2 enhanceable images found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database.
Yeah, I fucked up. I was supposed to do this first. Alright, never mind.
Run sitter crime scene.
Okay, this is where we can do that cool thing from the film. So we can select certain areas and find out when the camera shifts around. So I think we're going to look at this one first. Nope. We'll know if it's correct if McCoy says something about it. Nope. Just think, huh? What's on the camera here? Oh, hang on. There's Lucy.
Hello there, Lucy. Give me a hard copy of that.
Right, that's 1.
A sushi menu from Howie Lee's. Give me a hard copy of that.
I think that's it from this one.
Run sitter crime scene.
He looks familiar. Give me a hard copy of that.
Can I get the guy behind? Nope. He's too obscured. License plate though.
Local license plate. Give me a hard copy of that.
No, I'm not getting that major map. I think that's it for now. Okay, let's do the shooting range for now, just so I can get that done. What are we on? McCoy 0. Right. That's the Esper room.
Well, if it ain't Ray McCoy. Bryant finally letting you play with the big boys.
My clearance come through?
You bet. You bring your piece?
Don't leave home without it.
Steele's been running the maze every other day for 2 weeks, and the targets are getting a little roughed up.
I thought Gouza was gonna requisition some new ones.
I ain't seen him down here in a month. Guess he's been busy.
Poor guy. I bet he gets all tuckered out from pushing those papers around.
And don't sell him short, McCoy. Gouza could be one tough hombre. I remember when we worked mice together. He poured acetone on 2 pimps that gave us some lip and lit a match. I'll tell you, it looked like the goddamn 4th of July out there.
Peachy. Hit the lock, Jack.
I guess there ain't no harm in it.
Let's not mess this up like I did last time. I got 5 last time.
Target and shoot all threats. Do not shoot innocents. Confirm target as hostile before shooting.
How many? It's a bit unfair. I wonder whether the score resets every time you get shot. It makes sense as to why I got 5 that one time. That last time I played this. Yeah. Oh, piss. Damn it. Problem is these ones at the top aren't as easy to detect whether it's... I remember saying that last time actually, thinking about it. That's fine. That looks like a gun. Because I just saw the blue. Oh, fuck. Incorrect shot. Assuming that one is going to be... No. Back down to 0 again. Lucky if I get to double digits. Okay, that was a guess. Must have been correct because you didn't hear a yelp. In that one window I can definitely see something blue there. So at least that's fairly consistent. This one, however... I think that's fine. That's fine.
Completed sequence. Proceed to next
Promotion
station.
of price is low. Yeah, no thank you. So it's interesting each area has a delayed start, and I think that's why when we were chasing down the cook, I was being a little bit hesitant to move on to the next area. Oh, you, I don't think have a gun. Is that a gun? Yes, I think that was a gun. Okay. Shit. So you're fine. You're a git. Wow. The second area is pretty bad. In terms of difficulty. How many shots? Doesn't help that the cat's that there. Eating. So you with the gun. Okay, you're back to me. What have you got? Nothing? No, you got something. You've definitely got a gun. Serve you. What the? Yeah, you've got one. I think you're fine. Yeah, you didn't have anything. You're fine.
Completed sequence. Proceed to next station.
Okay. I wonder also if I got a massive penalty last time for skipping at least one area. How on earth am I going to see what that is? You definitely have something. You, I'm not sure. You'd have something, right? Okay. Have you two got anything? I think that's done. Oh, maybe not. Are we done? Yay, no? Come on, game. Tell me I'm doing this section. I'll give it a couple of minutes. If this does not shove me on, I'm going to move over to the next section. It should announce when it's done, as you've already heard twice. This is taking a bit long, a long time to do. Okay, get it. Fine. Now we hold the baby. I think that was okay. I think it was okay actually. Just about to see the blue there and it didn't react. It's definitely a gun. And are you holding anything? Yes. How was that? He was holding the gun. Alright, whatever. Oh, I missed you.
Completed all sequences. Proceed.
See how badly I've done. $59, not bad. That puts me second, just under Steel. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. So I beat Gath, I beat Deckard. Yeah. See if I can beat Steel in the next one. Unlikely, though. Right, so we've got some pictorial evidence. Let's go over to the lab.
Laboratory.
Anything else?
Zip, man. Try me later.
Okay. See if there's anything that's popped up on the locations. Got Chinatown still, and we've got Rossiter's. Let's have a pop back over there. I think it's going to be closed, isn't it? Yeah, nothing else here.
Howie Lee's. Bryant once got food poisoning there, so he shut it down for a couple of months. Now it was always good for a freebie.
Yeah, back to Chinatown it is, I think. Right.
This girl ever eat around here?
Nah, all gaijin look like the old man.
So we just asked about the Lucy photo if he didn't know.
This from your place, isn't it?
Yes, sir. You do Howie favor? Distribute all through our police station?
Okay, so we just asked about the Lucy photo and the other one was the menu.
See you later, Howie.
Okay. See if we can get a bit further with the cook.
Locked.
Yeah, there's no way I can shoot it out, I don't think either. So, that's out of the question. Try and see if I can sleep. Maybe I'll push the story on. Oh, hang on a minute. Whoa. That's the cook. Fuck's sake. And there's Gaff on the left coming up.
Rumor has it you've been earning your stripes, McCoy.
Working on it.
Keep it up. You just might have a future in this business.
I understand it's got a hell of a retirement plan.
You VK the mark before retirement?
Didn't have to.
That's why they call it the magic.
I'm starting to understand.
You ever retire a human, your career is over. Remember that. I checked with UN Air. Looks your rep swung that moonbus massacre last month.
They ever find the moon bus?
Disappeared into thin air. Brian thinks it crashed out in the Kipple.
How many reps we talking about?
Enough. They're Nexus 6s. So don't take too much slack.
Gotcha.
See if it's got anything on him.
Yuck.
Nope.
Your floor number, please.
Now, it could have been a bit better, but obviously I've got a cat set pretty much on my mouse, so I've only got a small amount of movement, so I could have taken that guy a bit quicker. But yeah, I wasn't expecting also the amount of shots to go through.
88. Thank you.
But we did it though, without dying.
I lived with the best gal I'd ever seen. She was 2 now and full of life and love. She'd cost me about a year's salary, but she was worth it. It was good to have someone warm nearby after completing a dirty job, and the retirement swag from this case would go toward getting her a partner.
How much would I have got for retirement? I'm gonna listen to gas information again in a minute. Oh, it just says 80 days, so I don't think that's... Because we had about 90 last time.
I checked with UN Air. Looks your rep swung that moonbus massacre last month.
They ever find the moon bus?
Disappeared into thin air. Brian thinks it crashed out in the Kipple.
It's a bit... Shift my cat a little bit. Don't grab all the things when I'm pulling you away. There we go. Right, got a bit more space now. Here
you go, baby. Dinner time.
Zubin was the first Nexus 6 I'd come up against. There was something in his eyes, an almost primordial desire to live. Most of the 3s, 4s, and 5s I'd seen would just give up when you had them. But these 6s, they were a whole other breed.
Well, at least that's an auto thing to remember last time every time I went to the apartment. It didn't go straight to here. Let's see what's in the box.
The Tyrell Corporation today recalled the last 4 functioning entertainment model Nexus 5 replicants from off-world service. Dr. Eldon Tyrell, speaking at a shareholders meeting, denied allegations that the model was defective and possibly dangerous.
The simple fact is that the model wasn't performing its designated function. There was one isolated incident of violence a couple of years ago, but the individual unit in question was immediately retired from service. No, the problem is far from anything sinister. The entertainment model just isn't funny.
Okay, so if you didn't hear what Tyrell said, it's just basically plausible deniability, basically. So that's all you kind of missed, really. Let's see if we can sleep.
Portrait of the sleep deprived.
Got your delivery here, man.
What?
Kingston Kitchen.
Oh, yes, right. Hold on.
Is this what the gravity be like on Mars?
Oh, no. It's about a third of what we got here on Terra. Real comfy. How about turning that dial, okay? When I say... Oh!
Please, can you control your rat?
I'll have you know that Ricky's a purebred chihuahua, and he's totally real.
Things going good at Tyrell Corporation?
Boring, boring. Old man Tyrell's been on a Wagner kick lately. He never shuts up.
You also do outside work?
Sweetie, I never go outside. It's bad for the glands.
How about Nexus 6? You know a lot about them?
I think you should be going now.
Understand good, it holds deep meaning for me now. Where be your research on Nexus 6? I need test studies, contacts, the works.
Only simulator. Extraterrestrial gravity.
One more minute, you be swallowing this explosive. 3 more minutes, they be hosing you off the True Life building across town.
No, I swear. I don't have anything. If I did, I'd give it to you.
My people sick and dying. You tell me something.
Talk to Dr. Tyrell.
Tell me something I don't know.
The organ designers, Miraji, Hannibal Chu, Luther and Lance. They're closer to him than I am.
Where?
DNA Row. They're all working down on DNA Row. No.
You one miserable package, man.
No, please, don't.
And we're on to disc 2. Where did I put the discs? I think they were... Oh, there they are. Oops. Come on. We definitely saw this working, so I don't understand why it's not. You know what? I'm just going to restart the machine. Does not like this Blade Runner 2 CD. Too stretched up or something. This is another one where I'm going to have to kind of go and get a CD for it. Because I hope not. There we go, Blade 2. Right, hang on a minute. So we know it works. Right, I might have to go back a bit. Apologies there.
A big guy run past here?
Hey, maybe spare some chinion? Thanks. The big man, he kinda limping. That away.
Do all these
Yuck.
again.
Totally uninteresting. Totally uninteresting. Locked. See you later, Howie.
Okay, so the last time we went to the PlayStation, I don't think there's any need. I think we just go back to here. So I think he hit me twice. Had a bit more leeway with the mouse, but I think I did just as well, a little bit. But you did see the recoil.
Rumor has it you've been earning your stripes, McCoy.
Working on it.
Keep it up. You just might have a future in this business.
I understand it's got a hell of a retirement plan.
You VK the mark before retirement?
Didn't have to.
That's why they call it the magic.
I'm starting to understand.
You ever retire a human, your career is over. Remember that. I checked with UN Air. Looks your rep swung that moonbus massacre last month.
They ever find the moon bus?
Disappeared into thin air. Brian thinks it crashed out in the Kipple.
How many reps we talking about?
Enough. They're Nexus 6s. So don't take too much slack.
Gotcha.
Right, so this time I'm gonna save. In fact, I'm gonna put speech up a bit as well.
Wait a minute. Oh, God!
There we go.
Yuck. Yuck.
Your floor number, please.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
I lived with the best gal I'd ever seen. She was 2 now and full of life and love. She'd cost me about a year's salary, but she was worth it. It was good to have someone warm nearby after completing a dirty job, and the retirement swag from this case would go toward getting her a partner.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Zubin was the first Nexus 6 I'd come up against. There was something in his eyes, an almost primordial desire to live. Most of the 3s, 4s, and 5s I'd seen would just give up when you had them. But these 6s, they were a whole other breed.
The Tyrell Corporation today recalled the last 4 functioning entertainment model Nexus 5 replicants from off-world service. Dr. Eldon Tyrell, speaking at a shareholders meeting, denied allegations that the model was defective and possibly dangerous.
The simple fact is that the model wasn't performing its designated function. There was one isolated incident of violence a couple of years ago, but the individual unit in question was immediately retired from service. No, the problem is far from anything sinister. The entertainment model just isn't funny.
Right, before the sleep happens, another save, and then we're gonna have to regain our score in the shooting range. Hopefully, if we can get to CD2.
Portrait of the sleep deprived.
Got your delivery here, man.
What?
Kingston Kitchen.
We've already seen that anyway. Let's get CD2 in. What about that CD? It just doesn't work.
Pick up.
Hope you aren't camped out there with a bottle of tequila.
Oh, very funny.
Early bird slays the worm, McCoy.
Don't worry, I'm up, Lieutenant. What's the buzz?
One of Tyrell's employees got his fat face splattered all over the marble interior of the Tyrell building.
Inside?
That's right. But we also got a sweet little break on it. Tyrell's surveillance system recorded the whole shebang.
Beautiful. How many perps?
Just one. I don't know if it's related to the Runciter deal or not. Tyrell security will have the disc for you when you get there. You be good, killer.
Your floor number, please.
Right, so we've now got more options available. We've got the Tyrell building, which is where we're going to go next. We've still got the Chinatown, Runciter's police station, and our apartment. So let's pop over to Tyrell's.
McCoy, LPD.
Just a minute.
Where do I go?
Grav test on the east wing, 66th floor. Here's the footage from the security cameras. You get a pretty good look at the man's face.
How'd he get past you guys?
He pretended to be a delivery man. Dr. Eisenduller ordered in a lot, so it didn't seem unusual.
I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
There, Retro Gaming Denmark. Yep, we started this last week, I think it was. Last Thursday.
One more thing.
I've told you everything I know, Detective. I gotta work. These monitors don't watch themselves.
Yeah, it's a tough gig.
What we got? This.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me. Like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animoid Row.
That should open up another area.
It was a Tyrell sales brochure for the Nexus series. The kind of glossy hype that ends up littering the floor at trade shows. This one was for the new entertainment model, a comedian designed to entertain the troops off-world. Someone had tried to access a bunch of protected files on the Tyrell network and failed, not just once, but a dozen times. Tyrell engineers might forget their passwords, but what would the GravLab boys need with replicant DNA sequences and incept dates? I couldn't even begin to guess what Eisenduller's password was.
Okay, I think that's everything.
Jesus.
I seen worse, but not by much.
Learn anything?
You could strain him through a sieve.
Obviously, he'd been killed with an explosive, and not just because he'd been plastered on the wall with 1,000 strokes. The detonator wire I pulled out of his skull told the whole story, but I wondered why the killer didn't just shoot him. Disgusting. This hearing yours?
Maybe it belongs to that other cop who was up here. The babe with the shades and the cigarettes.
Ain't her style. Call her babe to her face, you're liable to end up with a severe limp.
The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe? A takeout box from Kingston Kitchens.
I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours, and now it was dogs. 3 of them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up. I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours, and now it was dogs. 3 of them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up.
Trying to get some pixel hunting done. I'll be the other dog. Messy.
You spot anything you think I ought to know about, tell me.
Absolutely.
I don't see anything else. Yeah, back to the police station.
Lagging behind again?
Gouza didn't say anything about me working with a partner.
Oh, in a pig's ass, Slim. No, I'm following up on my own. Could be it's linked to this Tyrell debacle.
Her case, murder or done. Excuse me, let's ask about her case.
How's yours connected to mine?
I'm still putting the pieces together. It's all stored in Esper's mainframe. You hear about the Moonbus massacre?
Gaff mentioned it.
Could be our cases are overlapping. I might keep you posted.
Do that.
Oh, I only got to ask about her case. That's interesting.
You friendly with Eisendeller?
Most of the employees they see coming in morning and night, but old Marcus, Dr. Eisenduller, he almost never left his lab.
He afraid of somebody?
I think it had something to do with the air outside, and the germs. I once heard him complain about it.
Smart. What was his job?
Grub test chief engineer. The lab runs tests to see how a replicant would perform in different planetary gravitational fields. That kind of thing. One of the other engineers could tell you more.
Right, earring.
Do you know if anyone lost an earring like this one lately?
Not one of the employees, that's for sure. The boss enforces a strict dress code around here.
How did Eisenduller's moo-moo fit in?
Hey, you know, company rules only apply to the lesser mortals.
Tyrell security done. Okay, Tyrell first.
How do I get in to see the big boss?
You don't, unless he wants to see you.
Okay. How do I make him want to see me?
Well, you could call his personal assistant.
Who is?
Don't know offhand.
Yeah, I get the picture. You know anything about Tyrell's computer system?
Security's tight as a drum, if that's what you're asking.
Somebody tried to access restricted data from the terminal in Dr. Eisenduller's office.
But they couldn't get in.
Yeah. Looks like Dr. Tyrell keeps his files safer than he keeps his employees. I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's it. Okay. So, so we can go there first. Before we go, I'm gonna quickly nip back to the station. I can't remember if we'd saved our good score on the before it it crashed. I don't want to go to laboratory actually. Nobody's there anyway. Okay, so we got 59 last time. So let's do some swapping.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Someone had tried to access it. The detonator...
The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe?
The earring was shaped like an...
I checked with UN Air.
How long is that
Kingston Kitchens. Where have I heard that before?
One of Tyrell's employees got his fat face splattered all over the marble interior of the Tyrell building.
Before. Okay. Let's get ourselves back on the leaderboard.
Well, if it ain't Ray McCoy. Bryant finally letting you play with the big boys.
My clearance come through?
You bet. You bring your piece?
Don't leave home without it.
Steele's been running the maze every other day for 2 weeks, and the targets are getting a little roughed up.
I thought Gouza was going to requisition some new ones.
I ain't seen him down here in a month. Guess he's been busy.
Poor guy. I bet he gets all tuckered out from pushing those papers around.
And don't sell him short, McCoy. Gouza could be one tough hombre. I remember when we worked mice together. He poured acetone on 2 pimps that gave us some lip and lit a match. I'll tell you, it looked like the goddamn 4th of July out there.
Peachy. We get a new weapons shipment?
Yeah, Gouza requisitioned a couple of cases for the assault teams.
Let me guess. He's planning on taking out a small city.
Lieutenant's a big believer in overkill.
Right, sorry you had to hear
Hit the
that more
lock,
than
Jack.
once.
I guess there ain't no harm in it.
This time I'll remember to save.
Target and shoot all threats. Do not shoot innocents. Confirm target as hostile before shooting.
Damn it. Are you holding something? A gun? Yes, it was. Okay. I hate that one because I can't tell whether that's a gun or not. This one could be a bit tricky. I'm gonna say that's not a gun. Fine, that was clear. That was a guess. Yeah, you got a gun? I'll say no to that, possibly. You don't seem to have shot me.
Completed sequence.
Okay.
Proceed to next station.
That area. Shit. Ah, you passed it. That one up there is just a git sometimes. This one generally doesn't have anything. I didn't in the last game. I saw that sneaky blue looking pixel. No, catch me out. Well, I say that and then someone's going to shoot me. Especially... Oh. Got you. I was going to say especially that one up there. What have you got?
Completed sequence. Proceed to next station.
Okay, that was a little bit better. Gotta be careful around here. And one that'll pop up here. And I think the one that comes in the side comes at this point. There's a couple of others as well, but that's the newest ones that I'll probably miss. Oops. There we go. That's another close one. This one can be a pain. This one is that you gonna move? Have you moved? That looks okay. I'm glad I managed to get the one right behind here without shooting the other one. That's fine. I had to gamble with that one. This one I just about saw the blue, so I took the chance. Oh, what the fuck? You're fine. I think you've got a piece, yep. Certainly got one.
Completed sequence. Proceed to next station.
That's good, because it didn't do it last time. If you remember, we waited. See what score I get out of this one after this sequence. I'm hoping a good one. So they'll come out here, across here, some up there, and some up there, and some around here. I think they pop out here as well. What you got? Yep, you can go. Right, apologies for that. One side of the screen kind of just decided to go white for a second. My bitrate is awful. I'm wondering whether it's going to do it again. It's definitely in the red. I forgot to tag it actually. Let me just do tag it now. Oh no, it's fine. Right, what we're going to do is if it's going to be in the red, I'm going to finish this off. And I might leave it for tonight. I know we've not done much, but if the bitrate's been shit, then there's not really much I can do about it.
Completed all sequences. Proceed to exit.
Right, what score did we get? Oh, one better than last time. Still not as good as Steel, but we did a pretty good run on that one again. Right, so I'm going to save this, obviously, because that was a good score. There we go. Right, the bitrate is not great at the moment. And I'm worried that it's going to kick out again. I know we've really only been going for less than an hour. I don't really want to have to kind of move over, but is everybody finding the stream okay? If you are, I can go for another 30 minutes. If it's been a bit iffy, then I might call it for tonight. So let me know in chat. Because I'm a little concerned. Oh, the bitrate's gone red now. Okay, I think it's going to be okay. Alright, let's carry on then. Okay. Let's see what we got. So I think we'll go to Animoid Row first.
go.
You know who deals in insects down here?
You don't want insects? They're no good companion. But fish. Fish are good. I have every kind of fish for you. Blowfish, dorado, miniature sailfish. Very friendly.
No, thanks. I got a dog at home.
Fish just as good as dog.
No, my dog is real.
Real? Oh, you must make lots of money.
Let's get back to insects. Official LPD business.
Down at end of Animal Row, you see big green sign? You try there. Good luck with dog, friend. Hope he stays healthy.
She. Are you taking any drugs?
Okay. It's a random thing to say to someone.
Careful, senor. You're poison.
Scorpions?
See? Finest quality. Perhaps you purchase one?
I don't think so. They're beautiful, though. Never seen one before.
Oh, deadly too, senor.
Right, let's ask about the earring.
This your work?
Ah, the dragon.
Dragon?
See? Anosoptera. Dragonfly late of the American South Swampland.
You sell jewelry with dragonflies?
Item like that, very special significance. Very rare, senor. Estate item, and most likely part of large collection. Person must have plenteous money to obtain a collection.
More than I can afford.
You try Hawker's Circle. Might want to trade for this. With luck, you may find.
If this is from a collection, I'm also looking for the other pieces.
I make you a deal. I found out where to get dragonfly jewelry. Then you buy a piece, right? For special lady friend? You come back later.
I'll do that.
You take care, chasing the dragon. Handsome man like you has lady friend, of course.
All my girl cares about is food and love.
Ah, how romantic. What is this girl's name?
Maggie.
Maggie. Ah, Maggie, senor. It's perfect, is it not?
It's kind of ugly, but you talked me into it.
Okay, so I bought it. It's the Maggie bracelet. Peruvian lady.
Might I interest you in a snake, noble one?
Not today, thanks. You know anything about insects?
I regret that I do not, noble one, save that I feed them to my snakes.
You do what?
Artificial ones, of course. The safeguards in the design of my snakes would not allow them to swallow a real insect.
I assume that this insect is already extinct.
They all died after the war, yes.
So the fakes must be pretty expensive.
If bought in bulk, the price is acceptable. They do not need to eat them, of course, but the added realism is worth every penny. Have you ever seen such craftsmanship?
Right now, I'm more interested in the insect.
Perhaps you should ask the Peruvian woman next door. She's an expert on such things, and will cut a wonderful deal to friends.
I need to ask you...
Certainly the LPD must have better things to do than to question a humble merchant over and over again about the same things. Why aren't you out arresting criminals like that disreputable Bob fellow?
Bob?
He owns the armament shop up the street. He's insane, noble one, insane. He takes peculiar pleasure in agitating all the vendors around here. I cannot even go out for a Shishko walk without worrying whether Bob is going to sabotage my snakes.
Is that steel?
Hey.
What are you doing here, Slim?
That's interesting.
You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. My friend, he's asking for me. If you come back later, maybe I know something more.
Okay. So there's Bob's guns and such. Let's put McCoy's over here. So let's go to here. Oh, excuse me. Kingston. I want to speak to this lady.
Step up, step up. Mama Isabella cooked you something special. Put a glow in your cheek.
McCoy, LPD. Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Questions? They always need answers.
Talk about Marcus Eisendoller, which I'm assuming is the guy that got wasted in the beginning.
You send a lot of deliveries over to Marcus Eisendoller at the Tyrell building?
Eisendoller. Oh, Eisendoller, yeah. Let me tell you, that man can't eat.
Send anything over lately?
No, sir. No deliveries to him no more. Not since last month. He be way behind on his bill.
Not for a month, eh?
At least. No more till him pay up.
You may have a little trouble collecting. He's dead.
Okay.
That stew's looking tasty.
Fix you right up. Only dirty chinion. It put a spring in your step, man. The ladies, they be loving you.
Thanks for your time.
Okay, can't buy the stew. Okay, fine.
I got a couple of questions for you, Captain.
First one's on the house. The rest you pay for. You want chit-chat, you hire a hooker. This ain't no social club. Nice bracelet, tough guy. Who's Maggie, your mommy?
She's a dog.
So is my wife, but I sure as hell don't brag about it.
Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one. Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one.
Yeah, not getting much out of this guy.
Excuse me, pal.
That a 45 blaster under your coat, or you just happy to be here?
You got good eyes.
They ought to be. They're the only organs of mine that survived the Phobos Wars intact.
Ray McCoy, Rep Detect.
Blade Runner, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How come I never heard of you?
I just got assigned.
Yeah, I'm kind of buddies with Davy Holden. How's he doing?
Word is he's gonna be okay.
That skin job must have been pretty damn quick getting by Davy like that. He's the best in the business.
He'll be back on the job soon.
Right, ask about weapons.
You sell any off-world stuff? Like Ender rifles?
Nah, I ain't seen anything like that in years. Wish I had one, though. The Endo was a real workhorse. Good stopping power, decent rate of fire. You looking? Gonna cost you a bundle, I'm afraid.
Not really. Somebody shot up Runsiter's shop with one.
Sucker had it coming. I'm sure of that.
Why's that?
Runsiter's always putting on those airs like he's better than everybody else. But he'll do anything for a buck. Sell anything to anybody. That's where I draw the line. If it's suspicious, it's out of here. Got no place at Bullet Bob's.
You know anyone who might sell Ender rifles?
There's one other guy around here who dips into that stuff. Got a pawn shop down the street. Goes by the name of Ezo. But who knows what the real title is.
Ezo, huh? Sounds like you don't like him.
I've been around here a long time, Ray. It always pisses me off when some dilettante sets up shop and tries to horn in on my action.
How long has Ezo been around?
He's brand new. He's a cold son of a bitch, too. I went over to introduce myself when he first moved in, and he practically ignored me. Said he was too busy to talk. Don't think I didn't consider kicking his ass, too.
Son?
I hear you've been waving guns around on Anemoid Row.
Who's been telling you that crap? That lying Egyptian snake oil salesman?
Hassan?
That's the...
But apologies for how this is going. I've had 2 crashes now with OBS. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill us for tonight. We're not going to do anything else. So we'll be a bit behind. I think we'll just be... we might have to redo a couple of things next week, but that's fine. And I might push the Saturday one in as well, just to kind of catch up from this one. Because today's not been great. The bitrate's going shit again, so I've got a feeling I'm going to get kicked off again soon. I think it's because I put Mix It Up on first, and generally if I do that, if I put Mix It Up last after I've put OBS up first, it kind of goes a bit pear-shaped. So I will have to remember to do that first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass this over to someone else, and then hopefully everything should be okay for next time that I stream, which will be... Where is my stream schedule? See, I will be back on Sunday for... What were we playing on Sundays? Rexblade, that's it. So we're back on Sunday for Rexblade. We've got more Amiga Monday, Arnie stuff, so that's going to be... which one was going to... Oh, Last Action Hero, and both Arnie 1 and Arnie 2 games, so we can finally finish up the whole Arnie section. The week after that, we'll be looking at Stallone games, and there's only 2 of them, so that'll be that. And then Friday, we'll be continuing on with Blade Runner, and I may even decide to do a Saturday as well, just to, like I said, just to sort everything out on there. Won't be doing this Saturday, but next Saturday. So yeah, I'll be back on Sunday, and I'm hoping that's going to be a bit better for streaming, because today's just been a bit shit. Okay. Right, where is the stream? Yeah, take that off. Let's see who's available for raiding. And I think what we'll do is we'll see Beanhead, because he's not been on properly for a few months actually. Right, well, I've got enough time. Let's quickly go and raid Beanhead before it stops. Let me just quickly go over to his channel. So at least I can say that I've raided him. Right, again, apologies for all this, but hopefully see you all Sunday. So until the next stream, I'll see you then. Bye.